Hi, it's Charlotte. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I think it might be 2021. I'm not too sure when this video is going live, but basically I wanted to film my 2020 favourites of everything. So beauty, fashion, skincare, everything, the same as I did last year. Yeah, I don't know, I really wanted to film this video. I love watching everyone else's. It's one of my favourite videos to watch personally. But yeah, I'm basically just going to be talking through everything. If you would like to see my 2020 favourites, then please carry on watching. Funny enough, I found quite a lot of favourites this year. Even though we've had multiple lockdowns and not a lot of time outside, I've still managed to find quite a lot of favourites. I don't actually know what I'm going to start with. I feel like I might start with beauty because I did that last year. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead with that. So I think I'm just going to go category by category like I did last year, because to be fair, I do tend to have a favourite for each one at least. So for primers is the same as last year, I'm not going to lie. I mean, primer isn't like my favourite thing to discover, but last year it was the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and it's the same this year. This is literally all I've been wearing. I sometimes use my Laura Mercier one, but if I'm going to be honest, this is my favourite, and most of the time I end up using this as a foundation. I'm obsessed and I'm gonna have to buy a new one soon, I'm pretty sure, because I literally wear this every single day. Foundation wise actually is different from last year, and that's because I discovered the ColourPop Tinted Moisturiser. I love this so much. I'm so glad I discovered this. I just feel like tinted moisturisers are my best friend basically, and every time I discover a new one, I'm obsessed with it. And also, you're going to notice this with a lot of the products, but I basically discovered Glossier this year, so there's a lot of Glossier in this video, but one of them is the Skintint, which I know isn't one of the most popular products, not something that a lot of people rave about, but I really like this. I'm such the kind of person that just likes like my skin tone to be evened out or my colour to be evened out, just like a hint of colour, and I don't like a lot of coverage, so yeah, I've been loving both of these this year. For concealer, definitely my winner is the Laura Mercier Infusion Concealer. I've just been loving this so much. I've been loving more of a natural concealer, which I didn't think I'd ever say, but I have. I've just been really liking quite a natural glowy concealer. I think this is. And then also, if I'm having more of like a minimal makeup day, not really wearing too much makeup, I do really like the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I just think it's really, really natural and it looks good by itself. Yeah, I've been loving both of those. I've discovered a lot of loose powders. I do still love my, did I discover it last year? The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. I don't have that here. I do still love that, but it's currentently broken, so I do need to buy a new one of those. But for loose powder, I've started using the YSL Soufflé powder. Oh my lord. As soon as I've always kind of wanted a radiant powder. I've never really liked the fact that I put a radiant primer on, I put a radiant foundation on, but I want to set it, and then as soon as I put powder on, all the glowiness is like, where it at? I love this powder so much because it just doesn't take away the glow. Sometimes it can be a bit much to put all over the face, but I do love it under the eyes and just sort of in my T-zone. I just love this because it just doesn't take away the glow basically. And then I've also been loving the Glossier Wowder for like the rest of my face. I just like discovering new powders. I don't know why. There we go. I really like this as well. For bronzer, I only started using the Benefit Huda bronzer this year. I don't really know why. I've discovered quite a few Benefit products this year, to be fair, and this is definitely one of them. I just was like, oh my god, how have I not used this before? It's just one of the most perfect bronzer shades. It literally makes you look like you've been tanning on a beach somewhere. Like, it's just that perfect shade, so I've absolutely been loving this. I have got a few blushes to talk about. In fact, I can't even remember what blushes I talked about last year. Oh no, to be fair, okay. I definitely mentioned this last year. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush. I mentioned this last year and I'm still using this all the time. I mean, I still think this is my favourite blush, if I'm going to be honest. It's Chef's Kiss, basically. I absolutely love this. I probably should try some of her other shades because I'm obsessed with this. So yes. And then for another powder blush, I've been really liking the Bare Minerals That Peach though. It looks like that. It is just the perfect peachy nudie shade. Like, if I want a peachy blush, this is the one to go for. I love it so, so much. I don't think there's anything else to say apart from I just love the shade of this. It's so pretty. And then 2020 was definitely the year of cream for me. I don't think I'd tried cream products before this year, but suddenly, like in the first lockdown, like in the spring, summer, I just became obsessed with cream products. Like, I didn't want an inch of powder on my face. So first off, I'm going to talk about Nude Sticks, which technically one of them is I would say it's a bronzer, but they are blush sticks. So I've got Bondi Bay, which I was using as a bronzer, and then In the Nude and Bareback. I actually have a separate review video for these, so I'm not going to swatch these now, but if you would like to, I will link it down below. But I did a full review on these. I wasn't disappointed, basically. I became obsessed with them and I need more. I need more shades so badly. I just am obsessed with the formula and the shades. They basically made me start loving cream products, so absolutely love those. They're really easy to use as well. I then obviously got a lot of stuff from Glossier. So I got the Cloud Paints in Beam and Dusk. And again, this is something else I just want more shades in because they're just so easy to use and they're really nice. You can like mix them together on the back of your hand. But yes, really like these. They're really versatile and I love these shades as well. It's also really cute packaging, which I know that doesn't really matter towards the product, but still. And then last but not least, later in the year, I got one of the Fenty cream blushes, which these are tiny. I mean, I know you don't need a huge pan, like by no means, but this is really cute. I really want to try one of the cream bronzers as well, but I decided just to go with the blush this time. I got Strawberry Drip, which I feel like compared to most makeup I have, you'd think like, why did you get that shade? But I saw Jordan Lipscomb using this shade and it looked beautiful, like you've been caught in the crisp morning air, something like that. It really doesn't look like this on your face, on your cheeks. And I do really like this shade as well. It's just beautiful. I just love all of these formulas basically, and I'm obsessed with cream products now. So, like I've been saying, 2020 for me was the year of cream products and definitely blush, but it wasn't the year of highlight for me. In the year before, I was like highlighter mad. I would definitely make my face glowing, if you've seen any of my previous makeup looks, but I just haven't been feeling highlighted this year. I don't know, but I think maybe it's just the autumn winter months. It's just got me like, no. But I have been loving the Dior. Oh my god. The Dior Nude Luminizer. It looks like, oh, can you see that? It is just a really pretty, quite natural glow, but I really like it. I mean, is it quite bougie? Yes. Is it the best highlighter in the world? No. But at the same time, I spent the money on it. So here we are, and it is really pretty, but this has kind of inspired me to be wearing a bit more of a natural highlighter and focusing more on blush really. I've been loving it. For eyeshadow, I've not been adventurous with my eyeshadow this year, I must admit. One standout palette, far beyond any other palette, if that makes sense, has been the Nars Nectar palette. Oh my god, this is literally, I don't know why I haven't bought this sooner. It is just the most beautiful palette in the world. These are the shades here, and I love every single shade in here. This shade at the top, which I think it's Desert City, this like peachy shade. If in doubt, I just put that in my crease. But then if I am feeling a little bit more of like a dun eyeshadow look, these like beautiful golds, these like darker, I don't know what you call these, like reddy browns, are just beautiful. This palette is stunning. Next I'm going to be talking about some brow products. So last year when I looked back at my 2019 favourites, all I talked about was the fact that I've been using the same brow products for a million years and I really wanted to find some new products. Well, 2020 I did, because all my favourite brow products are none of the ones I used last year actually. So last year I was all about the Benefit Precisely My Brow and the Gimme Brow. Well, this year I've been loving just brow gel basically. I have still been using the Precisely My Brow, I must admit, but I've also been loving the Glossier Boy Brow and the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. So this one is clear, but this one has colour, so basically depends if I'm feeling more of a bushy brow or not, but I've been loving both of those. I've also been really liking the Revolution Soap Styler, which I used in my Revolution testing video. I've just been really liking this to sort of organise my brows. just like before I put a pencil on them or a gel, it just sort of puts them in place and puts them exactly where I want them to be, and so I've just been really enjoying using this as well. And then lastly, this is a little bit of a cheat. I possibly shouldn't be allowed to put this in my favourites, but I'm going to do it anyway, even though I only got this like a few weeks ago. And this is the Glossier Brow Flick, and I've just been really enjoying using this. I feel like I've just got my brows done recently, and with having my brows done quite recently, this is quite easy to use. I don't know, maybe this would be easier to use when I have more brows to work with, but I do feel like I don't really need to fill my brows in much, so I just sort of do this like a few times across my brows, and the gel does most of the work, so I do really like this just for filling in a few like sparse areas yeah. For eyeliner, again, last year I was like, I need some nice brown eyeliners. I've been loving the Benefit roller liner in this brown shade. Oh, this is such a nice brown liner. I'm obsessed with this. I've been using this all year and I don't know what to do without it because I'm just not into black eyeliner whatsoever anymore. Just can't even look at black eyeliner or contemplate it. I just don't think it suits me. I'm also wearing brown eyeliner today, but the one I'm wearing today is the Maybelline gel liner. But yeah, up until a few weeks ago I'd never used gel liner before. I decided to go for it, but I didn't want to spend loads of money on like a really expensive one, so I went for the Maybelline one and I really like it, and I feel like it lasts all day. I don't think you need to go and buy a really expensive one because I really like the Maybelline one. I don't know about the black. I can't really speak for that because obviously I don't know how black the black is, but the brown is really nice and I definitely recommend it. I didn't think I'd find a better mascara than last year. I think last year I talked about the Collection Lasting Perfection, which I just don't like it anymore. I don't know why, but I think it just makes my lashes super clumpy now. I don't know, maybe if they've changed the formula. I feel like they must have because I loved it for so long. And then earlier in the year I was liking the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. About halfway through the year I was just sort of like, I don't know if it's doing enough for my lashes at the moment. And then I discovered the Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Lashes mascara. I can't tell you how happy I am that I like this mascara because it's the prettiest mascara in the whole wide world. Like, look at this packaging. It's like baby pink and rose gold. This sounds so sad, but when I saw this mascara and I bought it, I was like, I really hope I like it because how pretty is it? Like, I'd be devastated if I hadn't liked this mascara. No, I'm obsessed with it. I just think it's so different as well. It has two flat sides which you sort of pack on the product. As you're packing on the product, your lashes do look a little bit cray-cray. Like, they look a bit clumpy, they look a bit like not really long or lengthening. It just looks like you've packed loads of mascara onto your lashes. But then you turn it on its side and there's like bristles on the other two edges and you sort of use them to comb through all the product you've put on your lashes. It's so good. And even when they like dry down, you can just reapply it on top. You know, some mascaras you can't then reapply afterwards. This one you can, and it just adds more drama and more length. So I absolutely love this mascara. I will now just recommend this to anyone who asks me what mascara to get. Okay, for lips, I actually can't find it right now, but I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. It's like the only lip liner I've been using, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where it is. I feel like it's in my handbag. Yeah, I've been loving that lip liner and I definitely want to get some more shades in that. And then for lipstick, I have actually discovered a new lipstick, which is the Huda Beauty Girls Trip matte lipstick. I'm not usually a matte lipstick person, but this is such a comfortable matte lipstick and it's the most beautiful like baby pink shade. I absolutely love this so much. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there's a lot of shades in this formula that I would like. All the ones that are darker than this look really dark and like shades that I wouldn't really use, but Girls Trip I think is just such a beautiful shade and I love the packaging as well. And then to be boring, I'm going to talk about my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I think last year I had about 3. I've now got 6. But my favourite lip combo by far, actually I might have said this last year. I apologise if I did, but my favourite lip combo has been using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner and the Angel Alexandra lipstick. I just think it makes my lips look beautiful. It's just been my favourite combo as well. But then I've also had a few more shades that I've bought. I bought like Dance Floor Princess, In Love with Olivia, lots of like pinky nudes. For like last year I was loving nude lips and this year I've been more into like my pink nude lips. It's honestly hard to buy any other lipsticks now because they're just so good. And then of course last year I again mentioned the Fenty, what do you call them? Gloss bombs. Last year I had 1 shade. I have 3 now. I feel like this is just going to be my favourites every year. It's just going to be like, remember that thing from last year? I have loads more. So I have Fussy, Sweet Mouth and Glass Slipper. Yeah, I do feel like I still need Fenty Glow. And oh my god, the cream ones. Really want some of those as well. I haven't yet let myself do that though because I feel like I don't need them. Again, I just won't use any of the lip gloss. Now for some random like skincare, perfumey bits. I've been mainly using this year the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment. I've just been a bit eye cream mad this year, and I'm so glad that I bought this because I just love it so much. I feel like you can't even tell that I've been using it. It just feels so nice under the eye and so refreshing. And then I've also been loving the Pixie Glow Tonic. I had a full size of this a few years ago, but I just wasn't getting through it, so I thought, you know what, I really liked using it. I'm gonna buy a mini and see how I go, but it does take you like so long to get through this, I feel like, so I'm glad I got a little mini, but again, it's just another step that I like adding to my makeup or my skincare routine. Another quite random favourite is this L'Oreal Lash Serum. I've been using this, I feel like I must have been using this for about a month now, possibly. It does say you'll start to see results within 4 weeks. You're meant to put it on morning and night. I must admit there has been the odd days where I've forgotten to put it on. All in all, I have seen a difference in my lashes. Like, obviously I've been talking about the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, but I don't think it's just been that. I think it's also been this, making my lashes a bit more healthy, a bit longer. It's really hard to say exactly what it's done, but it did say on the box it's a very gradual thing, so at 4 weeks you should see a difference, and then I think at like 8 weeks you should see a bigger difference. So yeah, I guess time will tell, but I have really been enjoying using this as well. My favourite perfume of the year has been my Daisy perfume. I got this as a Christmas present from my parents last Christmas. I've just been loving this so much. I'm gonna try and you know what, I'm sorry, I can't try and explain the perfume. I just can't do it, but I just love it so much. Another favourite I've really been enjoying is the Hey Estrid razor. So I bought that, I want to say a few months ago, and I just feel like that's it now. I'm gonna stop buying tons of plastic ones every time I go to like a Boots. I think I'm just set with this one, and it's just, I think it's just so much nicer having one really nice razor rather than just constantly buying plastic ones, which is what I used to do. Yeah, I've been really enjoying using that. And then also I've been really enjoying my subscription to Kinda Beauty. I subscribed to it in October, I want to say, and I got the October, November and December box. I just think it is better than any of the subscription box I've ever had. I've done a whole review on the first box that I received if you want to go see that. Yeah, I've just been really enjoying using it, and I think it's really worth the money. You get like a really decent amount of products and quite a lot of full-size products. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying a subscription box, I would definitely check out Kinda Beauty. I also feel like I have quite a lot of jewellery favourites. I mean, I don't know whether to talk through everything. I feel like I need to be a bit strict with myself. Okay, I'm going to try and not go through everything. We'll see. So first off, I wanted to talk about a watch that I got from Limit Watches. And it is this beautiful, like, white faux leather strap with the gold detailing, and I just love how like vintage this like kind of looks. It's just so cute and dainty. I love it so much. It just gives me like the little vintage vibe, and I just think it's so cute. I definitely keep my eye on Limit watches quite a lot because I just see so many that I just know that I would love. So yeah, I really love that one. Then for necklaces, I've been really loving this little, like, I say this little, it's not little, this chunky heart necklace that I got from Zara. I just think this is so beautiful. Like, I've been liking my chunky jewellery like a little bit more this year, so like this is just one of those necklaces that I just think is like a little bit of a statement, but it's like it's not too much either, so I've been really loving that. And then also for my 22nd birthday, my boyfriend got me the matching daisy necklace to my bracelet and earrings, and this has definitely been my most worn necklace. Like, I wear this most days. I just think it's so lovely, and it's just got this little detail on the bottom. I then think I'm just going to talk about some rings because I just feel like, or else I'm just going to end up talking about jewellery for the rest of this video. But I bought this rope gold Missoma ring in the Black Friday sale, and oh my god, I've wanted jewellery from Missoma for so long. And then also from And Other Stories, again this was in the sale, I got this really cute chunky gold ring. I think it was like 50% off or something on ASOS, and I really love this as well. It actually makes me want to check out And Other Stories rings, like more of them, because I am just trying to get more of a ring collection if you couldn't tell. So next, I've actually got this written down beneath me, I'm really sorry if I'm looking down. For fashion, I feel like I could just talk about so many things. I'm going to try and keep it simple. So I went to Bicester Village with my boyfriend a bit earlier in the year, and I got my first designer bag, which was my Chloe C bag. And then also he surprised me with getting a little Gucci wallet. So both of those have definitely been favourites of mine this year. I've been using them constantly and I'm just so grateful to have gotten both of them. Apart from that, I just feel like I've injected a lot of black into my wardrobe this year, which is definitely what I said I wanted to do last year, and I've just been so happy about it. Like, I bought a new black coat this year, I bought like a black knit dress, some more like black jumpers. I've just been really liking adding a bit of black into my wardrobe because it's still staying quite monochrome and neutral. It's just a bit more interesting, I think, than just constantly me wearing white and beige all the time. I've also been a little bit like white shirt and knit vest mad. So I've bought in so many shirts, like white shirt dresses, and I've also bought a fair few knit vests because I got hooked into the trends, people, and I'm really not sorry about it because I've just been loving it so much. I also bought quite a lot of blazers this year. Before this year I never owned a blazer, but I somehow managed buying like 3 or 4 this year, but to be fair I have been wearing them quite a lot and I really like them as layering pieces because I feel like you could wear a top or a jumper with a blazer and then a coat on top, which I've really been liking. And then finally this year I bought a pair of Coach like Borg loafers this year, which, oh my god, I love so much. Literally, I went online after seeing them on Kelsey's story and they had one size 6 left in stock and I was like, this is meant to be. I feel like I said this in a video, but I'm gonna say it again. It was meant to be. One size 6 left in stock. They were made for me. So another thing that I've been loving this year is, as I'm reading off of it, my iPad and also my Apple Pencil, which is somewhere. This cover is so dirty, but I've just been drawing on this so much. It has been, it sounds dramatic, quite literally life-changing this year because I wouldn't have started my Etsy shop if I hadn't have bought my iPad and started drawing. That says it all basically. I've just been loving using it. On top of that, this year I also decided to buy a Vogue subscription in February, so I bought like a 12-month subscription and I've been loving getting a new magazine through the door every month. I don't know what it is, but it's just quite nice, like once a month, to be sent a little like nice fashion magazine and just to sit down and like go through it. I feel like when it ends I might have to buy it again because I don't know, I just don't think I can live without it now. Another thing I've been loving this year is getting gel nails. I only started getting gel nails in October. I've got some at the moment. I don't know if you can see them there. If not, I'll insert some pictures of the ones I've gotten. I didn't want to get addicted, but I possibly am. It makes me feel so much nicer. Like, I don't know. I just love them so much and I don't know if I can stop getting them. I love getting like cute nail art and stuff. I'm just a little bit obsessed. And finally, before my battery runs out, because I can definitely see that it's planning on doing that soon. Obviously this year has been not what everyone thought it would be, but I did still have some really lovely experiences this year that I just can't believe happened. So earlier in the year I went to Paris with my boyfriend. We'd literally got back the week before or 2 weeks before the first lockdown happened, so I was just so grateful that I managed to have that trip before the lockdown. We went to Paris for about 4 days, I want to say, and I just loved it so much. Need say no more. I honestly wish Paris could be my second home and I could just go back and forth. I just loved it so much and it was just really nice to have a few days of escape. So I really, yeah, I'll insert some pictures of when we went, although I do have a vlog of it, like a tiny vlog, so I'll link that down below as well. I then also went to a Harry Potter experience, which again, got very lucky with this. This is when we kind of got set free and we were allowed to start doing things again, but not long after we then got told we couldn't, so we went just in time and honestly it was just amazing. I hadn't gone in about 4 years, so much had changed, and I went with my family and it was just a really nice day out, or evening out as we went in the evening. It's just so magical going. I wouldn't say I'm the most obsessive Harry Potter fan. Like I know there's people that like it more than me, but I do really like it. And so yeah, I just feel really lucky that I managed to get to do that this year. And then finally, obviously I've already said this, but I went to Bicester Village with my boyfriend, saved up a heck of a ton of money and bought my first designer bag. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have saved the money. I just knew that I wanted to do that this year. Like, I was like, okay, I'll buy the bag and then I can start saving. For now, I'm going to buy my first designer bag. And then my boyfriend bought me a little graduation present. Well, not little, a big graduation present. That was such a lovely day out as well. Even if you're not buying anything. I just think it's such a lovely place to walk around, but go early and on a weekday, because or else it might not be a lovely day out in my personal experience. But yeah, that is the end of my 2020 favourites. Honestly, I feel like just everything that I've mentioned I'm just so grateful for. Please leave me a comment down below if any of these were your favourites for 2020, or if they weren't, leave some of your 2020 favourites down below. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!